When I was a kid growing up, I was always taught to be polite to one another, to be kind to each other, to not start any arguments of any sorts. I adopted that ideology or teaching from my parents that I should make someone mad just because of my opinions, that I shouldn't stand up for myself because they'll get mad for it, and I should just stay quiet and basically just accept whatever they say to me so that they won't get mad. Growing up, I used this method to just get away and just please people, to let them accept me, and it became my coping mechanism or defense mechanism because I figured out, wait, why not just change for people so that they'll like me or they'll accept who I am. Before we talk about what is a nice guy, I want to emphasize that this is for the people who want to learn about the concept of a nice guy and how it works, and maybe mention some of the symptoms of a nice guy so that you can identify for yourself if you are one. I myself too have been also recovering from the nice guy syndrome, but I haven't fully recovered yet because it's a long process. I'm still getting there, but I hope this video tries to help you with action plans and steps on how to avoid being the nice guy. So yeah, this is what I aim for this video. But what is actually a nice guy? Nice guys are often people pleasers. They like to get validation from others through unethical ways, such as lying, manipulating. And since nice guys seek approval, they usually tend to lie and become dishonest of who they are not in order to get people to be pleased. They like to manipulate the other party so that they can also be pleased as well. They hate telling their flaws, they hate telling the truth about themselves, the raw truth about who they are. Nice guys tend to feel unaccepted of who they are. They feel unsafe of the world. Mainly, nice guys exist because of their parents' validation. Let me explain. So there are two factors contributing to the nice guy syndrome: the abandonment and the ego center. I'm just gonna give you an example. When a child faces abandonment, for example, the dad is stressed and screams at his child for not finishing the food. That is the abandonment. And the ego center is that the kid thinks that he's the cause of everything, right? Because he has no knowledge in this world. But when the parents get mad, the kid is dependent on the parent, and the parent gets mad at the kid. The kid thinks that he is the fault of everything, and like he shouldn't exist and he causes only problems. This is when their defense mechanism kicks in, and their body starts to tell them that they are not good enough, and now just begs for the parents' expectations or who they depend on. That is the origin of nice guy, who likes to have validation from others. The problem with being a nice guy is that nice guys are often living in their parents' expectations and often sacrificing themselves just to please them or to hide flaws so that their parents won't beat the crap out of them. The problem with being a nice guy is that you are inauthentic. You are not going to attract authentic people if you're inauthentic. Because the thing is, if you are trying to copy like a Sigma style type of shit, you're not actually attracting people that like you. You are attracting people that like that version of you, like the Sigma male grindset type of guy. So this is what I mean by inauthenticity. The problem with being a nice guy as well is often placing other people before yourself. You lack self-love to yourself, and that's why you do that. Since being a nice guy, this is not who you are. This is not your authentic opinion, but rather you're talking through their opinions, and then you're just agreeing with them so that they don't get mad at you. But the more you actually do that, the more it actually contradicts you. A man can't be trusted when he is very inauthentic. People would dislike you because you aren't trusted. You are always lying about yourself. Now we have understand what's a nice guy concept. We can evaluate steps to achieve being free and authentic to yourself. Now there are 4 steps you can take in order to drastically remove. The first being is be yourself at all times. No, I'm not saying that you should be a loser or just play video games. No, I'm saying that you should be yourself in social situations. Stop trying to act like a Sigma male, grind set, or you just mugging out of nowhere. That's just weird, and I don't know why people do that. Still, you shouldn't copy other people's personalities and traits, because each of us is unique in their own way. The reason is you can't act like James Bond or Sigma male for the rest of your life. Let's just be honest here. A lot of people say fake it till you make it, but you will never know your true self. You will never know your authentic self of who you actually are. And you won't accept yourself. That leads to inauthenticity and will lead to problems in relationships, because the other party doesn't expect that this is actually you, not Sigma. But you would attract the wrong people if you don't become yourself. Because you admitted it's actually easy to become yourself, like becoming yourself naturally instead of copying other people's personality. Sorry, you will attract actual authentic people who will accept who you are, and that's why this is so important. Just be yourself at all times. I'm not saying that you should ignore mannerisms, but I'm just saying that you should just be authentic of who you are. You stop trying to change like the Sigma male. Just be natural, and it will be actually naturally attractive to people. Step 2 is prioritizing your needs. It's gonna be hard at first because we often prioritize other people's needs instead of ours. But sometimes we also want to get what we need. Throughout our childhood, we were always taught to fill other people's cup, but we never fill ours first. That's why you should prioritize yourself first before others. But I'm not saying to be an asshole and just prioritize yourself every single time. But I think it builds self-respect if you try to prioritize your own needs before others. Be able to help them. Step 3 is to talk to a trusted friend or journal. Talk to a trusted friend about your vulnerabilities and talk about your childhood, anything that bothers you. Just be real and authentic. You have to become vulnerable because we don't, as nice guys, we don't have safe spaces. So we often don't even know who we actually are. We can't express authenticity because our main goal is to just please people. That's why this exercise is effective, so that you will be able to practice or exercise authenticity. But if you don't have a trusted friend, you can always resort to journaling. Journaling is a great way to reflect and to process and to internalize thoughts, experiences, and lessons throughout your life. This exercise helps you become more authentic because you are being more aware of yourself. This is the process of learning yourself again. The last step is an effective exercise that you can take action anytime, is to stop pleasing people. Learn to please yourself. Start having respect for yourself and start doing actions that don't have an intention or strings attached to please someone, to make them that you expect to have no return. Now pick an action that you usually do in order to please someone. Maybe telling your goals so that they'll become impressed with you. Maybe telling something that is a lie so that the other party will like you. Now it has to be something you do often. For me personally, yes, I do brag about them, but I learned that I should do that because my main goal is to not please people. My goal is to do them. Pick an action that you do often that involves pleasing people. How's it? Pleasing people with the intention of impressing them by all means. So yeah, that is it guys. We're wrapping up this video. I hope this video is lesson for you to not become a nice guy like me. Still recovering, but yeah, I just read the book of No More Mr. Nice Guy by, I forgot the author, but like that's a very great book if you're struggling pleasing people and not respecting yourself. So I recommend that book. You can get a PDF version of it for free, but I don't recommend that because I bought the book. I bought the ebook, but yeah, just try to read that book. It's actually very, very nice. So yeah, I hope that this video actually helps you to understand the concepts of a nice guy and to how to eliminate this side of selflessness side of you. Be aware that this isn't like a guide to be an asshole. This is not like a red pill shit, but this is actually just a guide to just make others also happy, because if you're filling your own cup and your cup overflows, you can pour your cup to others. So the more that you are actually self-respecting yourself, the more it correlates to making other people happy, because when you are happy, you like to give people stuff without any strings attached, without any intentions of manipulating, etc. So guys, self-love equals love to others as well. So I hope this video really emphasizes the importance of self-improvement. So yeah, make sure to subscribe, or don't, I don't care. Just make this video so that I can train my speaking skills, and I think I kind of improved today a little bit, just a little bit. But yeah, I hope to just basically become the perfect motivational. I landed that one. So see you guys.